Wednesday morning. We have another edition of Pet Talk for you, live with Holly Baker.
That is right. 7 and 4's Holly Baker, just like Brody mentioned, she is live at Northwood Animal Hospital in Grand Traverse County with Dr. Jen Bundy. Holly, how's it going? Now, I know you have some advice for pet owners this morning, especially when it comes to infections that your pets can get.
Yes, definitely. I'm here at Northwood Animal Hospital in the laboratory this time. We're talking about zoonosis. If you're like me, you probably have never heard of that before, don't know anything about it, but it can actually affect you. So I'm here with Dr. Jen Bundy. What is that? What is zoonosis?
A zoonotic disease is something that we can catch from our pets and vice versa. They can catch from us. But in small animals, we see this every single day with roundworm infestation, hookworms, and ringworm. So these are all things that your pet can have and actually give to us. It's very, very common, Holly.
It actually is really common, so
Yes.
It's something we all need to look out for. Is this something that they can get to us very easily? How is it given to us?
It's spread by either a fecal oral route, so it sounds like you need to eat some stool in order to get it, but you don't. You can get it from playing in the sandbox. Kids are most susceptible to this because they're on the ground, they're playing in the dirt, they're playing in the sand, and then they're not as good as we are at washing our hands. So they stick their fingers in contaminated areas that hold these eggs, touch their eyes or bite their fingers, and that's how you can get it. So direct transmission, but it's easier to get than it sounds.
Definitely. What can we do to prevent this? Since it's something that you can get very easily, what are the preventative steps?
It is. So the roundworms and the hookworms are actually intestinal worms. They live in your pet's intestines and they can go to yours. They crawl in our skin. They can go to our eyes and cause blindness. These are things that we deworm all pets automatically once a month for these parasites because, like I said, they are so common. We do see them every day. Ringworm is a fungus. It sounds like it should be a worm, but it's not. It's a fungus. It's spread from direct transmission. So you're holding a cat that has ringworm and you get a little lesion here, and that's just from skin touching skin. But these are all things that are very easily treatable. They're very easily preventable, and it should be on your monthly deworming regimen.
Definitely need to keep up the maintenance with your pet, keeping them happy and healthy with veterinarians like Dr. Jen Bundy here at Northwood Animal Hospital. We were live in Grand Traverse County. I'm Holly Baker, 7 and 4 News.
And with it being Wednesday, we have another edition of Pet Talk this morning for all of you pet owners out there.
Indeed, 7 and 4's Holly Baker live at Northwood Animal Hospital with Dr. Jen Bundy. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning, Brody. Today we're talking about things you can get from your pets, which we've all heard about, but maybe we don't know actually that much actually about them. So I'm here live at Northwood Animal Hospital in the laboratory with Dr. Jen Bundy. What are some other things besides, we talked a little bit about zoonosis. What are the other things that we need to be worried about?
Well, we talked about roundworms and hookworms earlier, ringworms, but there's another parasite that we can actually catch from our cats exclusively, and that is called toxoplasmosis. And this is a parasite that lives in your cat, shed in the feces, and we can catch it. Most important, Holly, in pregnant women, because this is something that they can pass to their unborn child. It can cause serious birth defects and or miscarriages.
Definitely they need to know that then, because I'm sure a lot of women aren't even aware of this fact.
Right.
What can they do to prevent getting this?
Oh, well, it's spread by raw or undercooked meats, oysters and mussels as well. You can get it from fruits and vegetables if a cat goes to the bathroom on some fruit outside. So if you're not cleaning the fruit off the way that you should, you can get it that way as well. You can also get it from cleaning the litter box of a positive cat. So pregnant women, out there, you've probably been told, do not scoop the litter from your cat in the litter box. And this is why. It's because of toxoplasmosis. So things that they can do to prevent getting it is just wash your hands. Don't eat raw or undercooked meat. Clean fruits and vegetables very well. Have your cat checked for toxo. There is a blood test that we can do to find out if your pet is even positive. Because if your cat's negative, like mine was when I was pregnant, it meant that I was okay to scoop the litter. But like I said, there is a blood test we can check, and if it is a problem, just have somebody else in the household scoop the litter.
So it can be checked. You can find out. It's not a mystery, really.
Right.
So maybe you would get out of scooping the litter box, but unfortunately, maybe you don't get out of it, even
Exactly. I wasn't so lucky. But the blood test is super easy. It's inexpensive. We can check and just know for sure. It's an unnecessary risk when you're pregnant to even bother with that.
So it's better to know. Always better to know.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Jen, for giving us great an insider, expert look at some stuff we've all kind of heard about, but didn't really know for sure. We were live at Northwood Animal Hospital with Dr. Jen Club Bundy. I'm Holly Baker, 7 and 4 News.